Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you a minimal makeup tutorial using the least amount of products to make me just look fresh for the day. So I did clip in some of these clips and put my hair back because sometimes it can be quite annoying. And I did my brows off camera. I will put a link in the description bar if you want to know how I do my eyebrows. I get a lot of questions on how I do my brows, but I have done so many brow tutorials already, so I will link it down in the description bar. So I'm gonna go in with this Kevyn Aucoin concealer, which is one of my favorite concealers for every day when I don't want to wear a lot of makeup. So I'm just gonna spot conceal. So I use a brush, which is actually a eyeshadow brush, but I really like to use it for this step. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer on all the places where I see some blemishes, some scars, some pigmentation. And I'm just applying like a coat of the concealer on top of that. And that's the first thing I do. And then after that, I will blend it out. But first, I just make sure that all the places are covered with some concealer. Now, I feel like this looks more natural in comparison if I would just apply foundation all over my face. Plus, it's just easier and quicker, I feel. And then with whatever is left on my brush, and I added just a little bit more, I apply a little bit of that underneath the eyes to hide any darkness, and this will overall just make my face appear a little bit more like fresh. I feel like if you have super dark circles, it can tend to make you look more tired, so definitely use a little bit of concealer underneath your eyes. It will always make a difference. Then I'm gonna go in with this brush, which is by Sigma, which is my ride or die favorite foundation brush. I've been using it for years now and I don't ever want to use something else. And I'm just gonna use it on top of where I applied the concealer, just kind of making circular motions, also trying to buff it in. So you can't really see that concealer laying on top of my skin anymore. I just really want it to disappear into my skin. And in some places I decided to add a little bit extra because sometimes I'm a little bit too rough with my brush and I almost kind of like wipe away the foundation. So I just added a little bit more where I felt like I needed more. Also the eczema in my neck, I decided to add a little bit of that on top of it as well. Then next I'm gonna go in with this lip liner, which is from Tilbury. I believe it's called the Pillow Talk, but I will make sure to link it in the description bar. I feel like this lip liner comes really close to my natural lip color. So I feel like this gives more of like a natural look and it will make my lips appear a little bit like bigger, but not really obvious that you can see it. So I'm just gonna line my lips and apply it a little bit on top of my lips. And then I went in with this Chubby stick from Clinique. I believe it's called in watermelon or something like that. And I'm using a brush again to apply it. I feel like it just makes it look like really natural when I use a brush to blend it into my lips. And it's just a super fresh, cute color. Then I went in with this liquid highlighter, which is from Tilbury, which is so beautiful. If you have never tried it before, it's so gorgeous. It will give you glass skin. It's just so pretty. So I used the applicator of the product itself, and then I went in my fingers to blend it into my skin. You can also use a brush, but sometimes, you know, brush can pick up the pigmentation, so you will get like less coverage on your skin. So that's why I used a brush to get like the maximum glow on my cheekbones. So I'm just using my finger and look how beautiful. It's just a really beautiful natural glow. You don't see like a lot of glitter in it. It's just pure glow. It's just very gorgeous. Then now for my blush, I'm gonna go in with this cream blush from Huda Beauty in this super fresh, pretty color. And I'm gonna use the product itself and just apply a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. And then after this, I'm gonna blend this out. You can use your fingers, but I used a brush. But I definitely noticed that using a brush does kind of like pick up the product. So you can definitely use your fingers as well to blend it in. So I always like to like apply it right on top of my apples, the apples of my cheeks. And then I blend it upwards, kind of like into the highlighter that I applied before this. And the brush that I'm using is by Real Techniques. I believe it's the buffer brush or something like that. It's really nice. It's not too big, so it's perfect for like cream contouring or cream blush. And then this is the final result. So this is my kind of quick go-to makeup look for if I want to look fresh but not like use too much effort. And then I used a clip in my hair because I felt like I just wanted to do something different. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more of these kind of full face makeup tutorials, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!
Even if you try